Yeah.
So cute.
Hey, that was cute, right? I think I need to make the music like smooth into it somehow a little bit better. We'll get there.
Transitions are the hard part.
This is true. Transitions are the hard part. Welcome to the world of color guard. Very realistic. Oh gosh.
I'm so sorry. I just need my table.
Oh my gosh. Oh, always getting injured. It wouldn't be color guard if there wasn't an injury. This is the actual facts behind it.
It's my kitchen table.
It's a color guard podcast and color guard live stream. It's all color guard.
It's something.
How are you? Like, aside from your knee getting crushed by your table.
I am exhausted. I work, for my friends that don't know, I work 7 days a week coaching gymnastics and color guard. And we just started our fall color guard season. So I've got that going right now.
Shoot. So where are you at with your fall color guard? How are things going there?
So we just had auditions last week, and I have 13 wonderful students. I'm so excited about them. And we had our first like official practice. There was a one for fun on Saturday that I couldn't be at, but Sydney was at. And we just had our first real one on Monday, so yesterday. And it was really good. I'm super impressed. Like, it's going to be a really good season. And I told all of them to come watch me. So for any of my kiddos that are here, I am so happy you're here. I'm so thankful for you guys.
Yay for students watching. That's awesome. Some of my biology students have been being like snooping in the background. Like, they'll come and watch and then they'll tell me about it the next day. They'll be like, I saw your live stream. And I'm like, well, why didn't you say hi?
Come on, nobody likes a lurker. Say hi.
This is true. Just make a comment. Be like, hey, what's up? And I'll be like, hey, what's up? If you guys have comments, as always, stick them in the comment section. I don't know where, like, I'm disoriented. So there's a comment section somewhere around this video, and just, if you guys have questions, comment them. We will get to all of your questions tonight. Hello, Jason. Hello, Rain. We're getting a bunch of highs now.
Hello,
hi, Jenna.
hello.
So, Sam, oh my gosh. Okay. Actually, before we get into like the main announcement for tonight, because we do have a big announcement, and I'm totally springing this on you, so I'm sorry. But I didn't think of it until just now. You're going to do a weekly blog, or you're doing a weekly blog. You're like in the midst of it.
Yeah. I've been writing a lot.
So how is that going? What do you feel like is your vibe for this weekly blog you're writing?
So my goal is to really, like, I don't want this to sound bad, but I want to shake up color guard. I want to get directors and performers thinking in ways. Oh, there's my husband. Hi, husband. I want to get performers, and I want to get directors like moving and thinking in ways they haven't thought before, and maybe answering some questions that we're unsure of. Like, my post that's coming out this week is like how you should start for performers, how you should start preparing for fall season. And I did one like that last year. And
but that one was really COVID focused, right?
Yeah, it was pretty COVID focused. And things are a little bit different this year. Like, we're actually going to do in-person marching competitions this year, and I'm very excited for that. So this is like telling you what you need to do and what you can do to make the fall season easier for you, because I have a whole bunch of rookies that have never done anything like this before. And when we get to band camp, they're going to be like, you want me to do what? For
right.
How long? When do I get to drink water? And there's no shade. Not to scare any of you guys off if you're watching right now. Because I know a couple of you are. But I just be prepared. And even if you're a vet, like, nobody really did a lot last season. So it's good to have the reminder of like what you need to do to get yourself in shape to be ready to go. But I have some more posts coming out in the near future about, like, I have some fun ones, obviously, that I've been very, very excited about. They're just kind of fluffy and fun. But I have one coming out that is very much from a perspective of a gymnastics coach, because that's also what I am. And I've been doing a lot of that for the past year and a half. And so I'm like, this is something we do in gymnastics. Color guard directors, why aren't we doing this? I think this is super important. And then I'm also going to have other things, like I'm going to try to break down, what does the judge mean when the judge says this? Because we all know judges are very cryptic beings.
It's true.
So I don't know. I just have a lot. I have a lot going out there. It's going to be a little different every week. I'll try to, if I have a really serious week, try to lighten up the next week a little bit. But yeah, if you guys have any requests of things you want to see, my DMs are always open. Let me know. And it's better to DM me because it gets lost in these comments and I just we'll never see it again. So
yes, and you can DM Sam. Oh, can I put hold on, wait. So we have some new features on our live stream. And I think I can put your Instagram.
Ooh.
Oh, I put it on. How do I make it go on your side? It looks like it's me. That's not me. Okay, hold on. Okay, what if I made it like this?
That looks good.
It won't center. I can't center it. But anyways, okay. So if you have requests for what you want to see Sam blog about, over here. The Ace 1313. So yeah, I'm pretty excited about this blog too. If you guys want to find it, just go to the Spintronix website. It's spintronixguard.org. And then under the About section, I think it's like the very first link in the About section is the blog. You can subscribe to our blog, and we have like RSS feed and all that sort of good stuff going on, and read Sam's blogs. We do have some other bloggers. You'll notice I've written some blogs that are on there, and we've had Sky write some blogs that are on there, and we have maybe I should drag Shandon into this too. We have a new person who's going to write a few blogs every now and then. I've been talking to Shandon about doing some blogs too. So if you guys are excited about color guard stuff, we are going to be writing a lot about color guard stuff and putting it out there. So that being said, are we ready to make the big announcement yet?
Do we have anything else to talk about? Because whenever we make that big announcement, that's all we're going to be talking about.
I know, it's all we're going to talk about for the rest of the thing. So tell us how gymnastics is going. How about that? So like how are things going in the gymnastics world? How are your students doing? Are they all flipping properly and all that sort of good stuff? Are they winning lots of gold medals? And well, you don't have like medals in gymnastics. Right?
I mean, yeah, you do at meets. So our season is actually over now. The gymnastics season runs pretty in line with the color guard season. It starts a little bit earlier. Our meets start in like November, whereas color guard usually starts competitions in like January or February.
Yeah.
We do start a little bit earlier. There's not a ton. Usually they get in full swing in December, or then more into January and February. But we finished. We've had our banquets and it was great. So we're trying to change our teams up, and we're going to I'm saying a lot. I don't know why I'm doing this. I know what I'm talking about. We're going to change our teams up and regroup, because kind of like a color guard can move from IRA to IA or Scholastic Open to Scholastic World. A gymnast, not a whole team, just an individual gymnast, can move from one skill level to another. And so we have some kids that have worked really, really hard that are ready to move up. And so we're kind of redistributing groups for the summer to figure out who's going to practice with who. So we're all kind of on the same playing field. So that's super awesome. I have a showcase coming up this weekend for our little rec friends, our recreational classes, and it's super cute. They just do the most adorable little floor routines, and they're adorable. Love them. And then we also have team placement for our rec kids, where they go and we put them in the gym and we're like, do a handstand, and then I write down if they're good or not. And then what team they're going to be on. And so I'm very excited for that. This is the first year I've actually gotten to be a part of that. Whenever color guard kind of like tapered off because of COVID, I threw myself full force into gymnastics because our gym was open and I had nothing else to do with my time. So I got into it really hard, and I'm having like a little bit of imposter syndrome because I'm not a gymnast. I didn't grow up doing gymnastics.
Right.
I can do a handstand, I can do a cartwheel, but I'm like, coach, I'm one of the better coaches at our gym. This isn't just to toot my own horn, but I do coach most of the teams at our gym, and I coach like our intermediate and advanced classes. And so I am one of the better coaches. And I'm like, but how? How? Why me? Really?
I think that's a testament to your instructional capabilities, honestly.
Yeah. And I mean, I know that you don't have to be a good performer or a good athlete is not always the best coach. And sometimes like not the best performer or athlete is a really good teacher. I know that they're not like one-to-one, but it still gets me sometimes a little bit. I'll like go do gymnastics just for funsies at a place that does like adult gymnastics. And I'll see these people, these girls that like grew up doing gymnastics, and they're like throwing all these big tumbling passes. And I just, I teach how to do this, and I have no idea where to start. So it's a lot, but I'm making it work. I'm getting there.
Good. I have seen you grow so much just as in your coaching ability and your instructional ability since you've been doing all of this sort of gymnastic stuff too, and teaching color guard and just doing everything. It's so exciting. It's for me, I'm like, yay, someone I taught is going on and using that and teaching other people, and it's exciting for me. So that's like an awesome instructor moment of like, Pwah! So with those sound effects and everything. I'm very excited for the summer because we're going to be doing we're going to be at the Missouri Bandmasters Association convention doing a presentation there. And that's going to be very excited about that, teaching band directors about color guard. If anybody's going to be there, drop us a line in the comments, or if you're interested or if you have questions, drop us a line in the comments, because oh man, even if you're watching this on the replay, like DM us some questions or comments, because we can throw information into that presentation. I'm still working on the actual presentation itself, so it's going to be like, here's what band directors are wanting to know about color guard. Let's go. And basically it'll be several of us putting it all out there for them and breaking it down and taking it from color guard speak into band director speak, and yeah, everything that we need to do.
I'm very, very excited for that. It's going to be super awesome. It's going to be a great time. And also, it's going to be just a few days before my birthday. So if you see me there, say happy birthday.
And you're going to be, what, elderly?
Almost mid-20s?
Almost mid-20s. Oh my gosh. Oh.
Going to be 23.
Oh man.
I know. It's 23 or 24 mid-20s.
I don't know.
I would say 20. His crisis at 24.
He had a crisis at 24?
Yeah, because he was officially mid-20s and could no longer say he was early 20s. So
you could call that a quarter life crisis. That's fine.
Okay. I'm here for it.
So wait. You know what that means about my age, though?
You're not old. You're a delight.
Oh, thank you. I don't know if you saw TikTok. If anybody who came over here from TikTok, let me know how much better I look now than I did earlier when I was not made up and didn't have the fancy lights on and stuff. But I had someone compliment me on TikTok and say I looked really great because I'm pregnant, and she was basically like, "You're just glowing." It's like, "Oh, thank you." Which is good, because honestly, my own personal self-image has not been fabulous since I've been pregnant and very large.
Well, if it makes you feel better, you look fantastic because you had time to prepare for this. And I got off work, slammed a sloppy Joe in my face, and then got on the live stream.
I watched you slam that sloppy Joe in your face, and I am so sorry. I'm glad y'all didn't have to see it. So I'm sorry, Sam, for watching for observing this. Oh, okay. So if you're interested in this announcement that's coming, tell us in the comments. Blow it up. Let's go. I'm ready. I'm excited.
So ready. Also, if any of my students are out there, I definitely told you we were going to be talking about something else other than what we're talking about, because I just have no control over my life. So this is going to be a different topic than what we're talking about, but I'm glad you guys are here. I'm sorry to be a disappointment if you've been waiting 15 minutes. I'm so
We
sorry.
are going to talk about that topic on another episode.
Yes, just not tonight.
Just not tonight.
So I'm still shoving fries in my face.
Basically, that way that topic can be the entirety of the episode, rather than like this giant announcement thing we're about to do.
Alrighty, you know what? Are the questions pouring in?
They're not, actually. I think our comment section might be stuck, actually. I'm not going to lie. Something is going on weird here. With all these new features, like we have our logo and we have our names and they're so cute and everything. We had the countdown at the beginning. I'm having to like play with a lot of different stuff. And there have been comments on all 3 platforms, yet for some reason it's only showing me my YouTube ones. Here, we'll put up the YouTube comments. Hi, Jenna.
Hi.
Hi, Jason.
Hi, that's Rain.
Right. That's all I have so far.
Rain is one of mine.
Oh, yay. Hello, Rain. Nice to see you. All right. Are you ready? Drum roll.
I have the percussionist on the couch. Go get his drum. Alrighty. We are starting a world guard.
Ah! Oh my gosh,
like
this is so exciting.
More sound and craziness than there is.
There it is. Ah! Thank you, Sam's husband. Hey, Kate's here. Kate's here. Kate, how excited are you about this?
We're starting a world guard because some of us are really old, but Jackie can't get rid of us.
I love that logic. I love it so much.
It's super exciting. Don't worry, Spintronix Indoor Guard is not going away.
Right?
We're still going to be here for our friends that haven't aged out yet. So
absolutely.
If you're like, man, I want my chance to do Spintronix, but I'm not good enough for World, that's okay. There's still Spintronix, and it's going to be great. There's going to be twice as much Spintronix.
Yes. So much Spintronix. It's going to be fantastic. And it's just going to be so much fun. This is something I've dreamed about for so long, and I know so many of you guys have dreamed about it for so long. Like those of you who are in the team and everything, and all the age outs and what have you. And
so because I know questions might start coming in about what tell me about things about the World Guard. So let's just go ahead and what was I going to say about it? I totally forgot what I was going to say. I'm so sorry.
Here, I'll put a banner up.
Oh, okay. Yes, plugging it. We go follow it on Instagram. It's what is it? At Spintronix World.
Yes. Follow at Spintronix World. Hold on, wait. Let me do this.
We're only extending the World social media to Instagram because that's a lot of extra social media. Everything else will just be on the normal Spintronix media, but World will have its own Instagram. Everything else is just under Spintronix as a company. Yeah, there we go.
Check this out. Watch.
I'm checking.
This is going to be like me.
Oh, look at
right?
That. So cool.
There we go. Okay, we'll leave that up there. Are we still calling it Swig? Kate wants to know. Yes, we're calling it Swig.
It is Swig.
Yes, Swig is becoming real. It is Spintronix World Indoor Guard, or I've actually referred to it a couple times as Spintronix World Independent Guard. So I'm not sure what the official filing will be.
We'll figure it out. It's both indoor and independent.
Truth. Swig. So. We'll put 2 eyes in there. Swig.
Or we
Never mind me.
Pull it We call it swag, Spintronix World Adult Guard.
Adult guard. That sounds dirty if it's adult guard.
Yeah. Man, I thought I was onto something. That's upsetting.
She's being a dirty bird.
Did you hear my husband?
I did.
He said,
So the big difference is, and I get, I've been getting this question actually in the Instagram a lot. It has to do with like who's going to be like allowed to audition for the World Guard versus the normal SIG independent guard and everything. So basically, we're opening SIG up to be anybody who comes to the clinics, anybody who comes to the clinics, pays their fees, practices and such. They're going to be on SIG. SIG is going to be basically our training team. And so if you're interested in color guard at all, if you're interested in learning color guard, come try out for SIG. Now you do have to be between the ages of 12 to 22. So we are doing that. Or actually next year it's going to be 23. I'm not sure what's going on with the whole age out thing. Because WGI actually announced that they're extending the age out one more year. So you could be 23 and be on SIG technically. But anybody who comes to all these clinics and does all this stuff, and then you also are over 18, you are eligible to audition for the World Guard. And the World Guard is going to be an audition only scenario. So basically you have to be able to meet the requirements of like all of our warm-ups and all of our basics and stuff like that, and be able to complete this like world-class level choreography stuff that we're going to be doing versus, you know, just the normal training things that we do with SIG every year. So we're going to have SIG and we're going to have SWIG, and it's going to be fun.
It's going to be great. Do you have any other questions? I would love to answer your questions. I don't have any of the answers because Jackie and I really haven't talked about anything besides, hey, we're doing a World Guard. And I'm like, okay, cool, great. I love that. Thanks. And that's about as far as we've gone. But I would love to try to answer your questions if I can. Or I can give you really fake answers and then Jackie can tell you I'm lying. That would be fun.
just we'll have like a call out session like, hey, where I'm just going to call you out on everything that's fake here.
I'm so sorry. I'm yawning so much.
You've had a long day. You've been working a lot. I get that.
I've spent all day today writing lesson plans and writing blogs, and then I worked for 5 hours, which doesn't sound like a lot, but it is a lot when my watch logged that I worked out for all of it.
Sounds like a thing. Oh my gosh. So let's check out the Spintronix World Instagram real quick.
Let's do it.
So this is what it looks like. Even without any advertising so far, we have 208 followers. So I haven't done anything as far as like advertising. This literally right now, this is the official announcement of SWIG. And so we're going to be doing stuff on the Instagram for SWIG specifically. Where is SWIG going to be located? Well, we're going to be located in beautiful Mountain View, Missouri. Basically the same place where Spintronix Indoor Guard right now is located. It is, I know it's kind of a drive for some people. I know we have people like, well, you're like far away from here. Sam, you're like
3.5 hours.
3.5 hours. Why couldn't I think of that? 3.5 hours away. But I know some people who've driven further for Winter Guard and such. I drove like 15 hours to get to drum corps. Granted, that was like a once a month thing.
And we're honestly in a really good location because in Missouri, especially like South Central Missouri, there really hasn't been any sort. There's only like outside of the colleges, there's not really been an independent guard in Southern Missouri except Spintronix. And now there's the option for a World Guard. So those people that are coming, they're graduating out of places like, I don't know what are some good guards down around. It's like some good scholastic programs, but there are a lot of good scholastic programs down around Mountain View. And when kids come out of that, if they don't go to MSU, if they don't come to Mizzou, and they don't go to Kansas City, then they don't have an option. And this is going to be a great option for people that are based locally or people that want to drive a really long way.
True story. True story. That Blocks Life says, I just happened to be in Missouri. Well,
Ooh,
come to swing. That's awesome. Yeah. And I know like there's been some stuff because we don't really have another, there is one other World Guard in our circuit, in the MCCGA circuit, which that's the circuit that we operate in, is MCCGA, that we compete in. I don't know why words are escaping me right now. We're going to blame it on pregnancy brain. There is one other World Guard, Northwest Independent, which we freaking love them so much. And from what I understand, they're moving from where they were at in Arkansas. They're moving up to Kansas City. And so that's like 5-ish hours from us. So we still have a pretty wide area that we cover. So people can come up from Arkansas, Tennessee, they can come over from Illinois, Kentucky, all of these different areas that they can come over and audition for Spintronix World Guard.
Yeah, if you don't know, Missouri is Mountain View is really, really close to Arkansas, like only an hour away from the Arkansas border. And then it's also only a couple of hours away from like Tennessee and Kentucky. It's really, really close to a lot of places.
Yes, so, yes.
Honestly, prime location to catch all the people that just don't get a chance to go elsewhere.
We also, if you're worried about like having a place to stay, like we literally have a place to stay. Like that's kind of the whole draw, I feel like, of Spintronix, is like we have our warehouse with all of our bunk beds and everything. And that actually, so we have a lot of new followers now this season. And I don't know if you noticed, but like when I posted that video about everybody moving out at the end of the season, a lot of our new followers were very confused. They're like, wait, you were like living together as a color guard? What?
Reality TV show time. Spintronix.
Yeah. Basically, we're just like, it's like the Big Brother house. You just throw everybody in and turn on the cameras. Not really. I'm totally joking there. But yeah, so we have our warehouse, and you basically come for rehearsals and you stay at the warehouse. Ooh. Up to what age can be in the World Guard? What is the age limit of a World Guard, Sam?
World Guard doesn't have an age out.
Yes. Now we are putting a bottom age limit on it of 18. So you have to be at least 18 by December 1st in order to audition for the World Guard. But there is no top age limit. So you could come and be amazing.
Like we're putting a bottom age limit so that all of us, like old people like me, I can come in and I can talk about like, man, my butt is sore from all of those squats I did. And I don't have to like cover my mouth when I say the word butt because there's a 12-year-old standing next to me.
Well, and it's a lot of, I mean, there's so much stuff that's been going on in the color guard world. People are so much more aware of like the opportunity for problems to arise with the vast age range of students that we work with in color guard in general. And so we're just not that anything has ever happened with us as far as that goes. But we're just basically protecting all of you from any sort of stuff happening like that. So like the World Guard and the training guard would not be spending the night together or anything like that. Old people. Yes, Kylie. Old people.
That's another one of mine.
Like those in their mid-20s, like Sam.
Yeah. They laugh at me, but I'm like, I did a couple of drills with my gymnast and now I can't move my shoulder. You guys got to toss, just figure it out. I can't do it right now.
You can't demonstrate. That was me, like pregnancy teaching dance class. We had a big, really intense dance class one weekend this year. And
Ted told me about it.
I was like, and then you have to jump. I wasn't that big, but I was starting to get big and I was like very clumsy in my body. Like, I don't know what to do.
Hello, gravity.
on gravity being like way out in front of me versus gravity normally being like here. My gravity is like way out here now. So I'm just like,
does your center of gravity change while you're pregnant?
A lot. There's this, okay, so in Zumba, there's this little, like, I don't even want to call it a real turn or anything. It's a little twirl that I do where I just cross my right foot behind my left foot, and then I like pull myself around, and it's literally just a little tiny 360.
Little unwind.
Teeny tiny. Do what?
Little unwind.
Yeah, a little unwind twirly thing. And it's something I just kind of do, and it's silly and whatever, and everybody laughs, whatever. And I cannot do it. I have tried, and I have come so close to falling so many times now, just because like when I do it, like my weight goes out, and I haven't figured out how to compensate for that yet. So it's like, I need to practice this Zumba move.
That's so funny.
So yes, bring us some more questions about the World Guard, because we're very excited to talk about that tonight. It is official. Like, it is official. It is happening. Like, there's information. If you go to the website and you click on programs Winter Guard. Ooh, can I like share my screen and show that? Is that a thing?
Maybe. I don't know. I'm on a phone. I'm on a computer.
Let's see. Okay.
If nobody is giving us questions, then
screen share.
Oh, well, I can see something more. Like it's full screen now.
Something's happening. Okay, we're getting somewhere. Okay, I'm gonna share this tab. Can you see the Spintronix website? Oh my gosh.
Well, I can see it loading. Yeah, now there's the Spintronix website.
Yes. Okay. So basically you go, here's how you find the blog. Sam's been writing the blog. You go to the About tab and you click on blog. And it will take you to the blog page. It might go really slow just because I'm also on the live right now. So actually it might not want to load at all. Just kidding. Oh, there we go. So here's where the blog is. And you can see like, here's a post about building a program. This one went along with that conversation I had with Michael Vasquez a couple weeks ago, or last week, 2 weeks ago. My weeks are running together. This was the announcement about our used color guard flags and so on. But anyways, this is where the blogs are. And then there's topics for the different blogs. So if you're like wanting to know about the Winter Guard or whatever, there's lots of topics. So anyways, programs, Winter Guard. This is where the Winter Guard information is. And notice it says Spintronix Color Guard NPO hosts 2 competitive Winter Guard teams. Spintronix Indoor Guard, SIG, competes in Independent Regional A class, and they have won 2 state championships. And then Spintronix World Indoor Guard, SWIG, competes in Independent World class for both MCCGA and WGI. Both teams meet weekly each weekend from September through early April to train and rehearse. And then this is going to be our schedule. What are we doing at 11 a.m. on Saturday? Oh, just kidding. Nothing. We're not doing anything. No one knows about that. Not suspicious at all. All right. So that's how you go do it. Say what?
So it sounds like you need to go take care of something real quick, Jackie. There are people.
No, we are doing it. This is true. There are people watching this live and they're like, wait, what? What was that? Is there another thing going on? Yes, actually, we're doing a WGI E ensemble and it's members from our Winter Guard from this year that are participating in it. So I'm pretty excited about that. So we have some more questions. Kylie wants to know, what kind of competitions will the World Guard be competing in? So we're going to be competing in MCCGA, and we'll be competing in WGI, and basically like mainly in the Missouri area and around this area. We might go to like Arkansas, we might go to Oklahoma. My hope and dream is that we will also be able to go to World Championships. I have not finished the budget yet, so that would be my hope and dream and my plan. It'll basically depend on like how many people we have, basically what kind of skill level we're working with and that sort of stuff. We're definitely going to be competing in Missouri. Like we'll be in Springfield, Missouri. We'll be like, we might do a show in Kansas City. We'll probably do a show in St. Louis. We kind of try to hit all those places with SIG anyways. And then we'll try to do an out of state one.
Yeah. And Kylie, you're competing in MCCGA this year, just so you know, in case you were wondering.
Ooh, Spintronix Summer Camp 2021. We are doing virtual. We are going to do a virtual camp like we did last year.
That went over really well, and we managed to reach a lot of people that we haven't been able to reach before just because of travel constraints. And that was super awesome to get to do that. So we're going to do that again to keep reaching those people and keep bringing them an affordable way to learn from instructors they know and they love, and to be a part of our program in any way that they can.
Yes, absolutely. We just won't have the in-person camp this year. I am working with our college campus, CMU, to do it next year, though, for 2022. So we will have summer camp in 2022. That's the plan. We are already working out the details and what have you with campus. So it will happen. Do not even don't worry about that part. But yeah, we'll do the virtual stuff, and it's going to be very, very helpful. I know we got so much great feedback from people last year from the virtual camp who were just like, they were just amazed because they could never come to our summer camps before. And they were like, we watch your videos. We just can't partake because we can't physically go there because we can't fly or whatever. Yeah.
Super awesome to get to do that. I loved, in fact, I am virtual 2020. Yes! Not only sums up virtual camps, but just like the year 2020.
Truth. There's so much symbolism in that shirt. Oh my gosh.
But yeah, I'm super excited. I got to teach for the first time at that last year, and it was a ton of fun. I would love to do that again this year. And I know lots of people are interested. If you didn't get to go, don't we still have those videos, the recordings of the stuff on our website? So if you're like,
yes, you can go buy them.
Cool. I didn't know you did that. You can go through and you can pick any video from any instructor, any level that you want, and you can buy it and keep that video and learn from it. And the best part is, when you do that, I get paid if it's my video.
Go buy Sam's video. In other words, Sam wants you to buy their video, and I love it. And it's automatic. Like it just goes through and it just trickles through, and it's like your payment goes in, and then PayPal is like, ooh, hey, Sam got somebody to order. And like in the instructors, it's the same way with all the instructors. So like if you want to go there and you want to buy Robert Jordan's class, or you want to buy Hawkins' class, or oh my gosh, we had a whole bunch of people there who we don't normally get to have it all at camp at the same time. Like Brittany did a class, Allie did a class, Patrick and I did a class together. Oh my gosh. So there was so much, it was just great how everybody got to participate in this, when normally it's like people from our staff from different years. It's just, they could never have all come together the same year and all taught classes. So it was just awesome to get to do that too.
Yeah. I miss all those people so much.
Right.
Can't wait for in-person camp, because I'm just like, I miss everybody. I just want to see everybody. I miss my friends.
This is true. Oh my gosh. And summer camp is such like a rejuvenating experience, because you go through all this stuff throughout the season and throughout the year. And a lot of times you feel like you're alone, or maybe you have like one or two people who are going through the same sort of stuff as you, but like getting to come together at camp with all these different people from all over the country who are going through the same things as you, and like you can talk it out and you guys can talk to each other and problem solve and whatever, like that's very rejuvenating.
And you can find whatever you need there. If you're looking for a challenge, you don't know who's going to be there. You could be the best person on your guard and you show up and you're not in the best 10. And so you see, oh, those people are better than me. I'm going to work on it this week. Or maybe you're like, man, I'm really not the best. I'm like in the bottom group in my guard. But then you show up and there's lots of people that are just like you. Or maybe you're one of the better people there. Like, it's just so awesome to get to see all of the different skill levels and techniques and where everybody is coming from. So you can find a little bit of what you need. You need to be challenged. You need to be pushed. Do you need a little confidence? There's plenty of that to go around at summer camp, and I love that.
Yes. Oh, Kylie wants to know, do we know if MCC and WGI are going to be in person this year? WGI has made the announcement that they are going to be in person next year. Like, yes.
And
MCCGA has not announced it yet, but
follow suit.
Yeah.
They usually follow suit, so I can say we can probably bet on it. That's not to say it's set in stone, but it's probably something we can count on in the near future.
Yeah. I know that the applications to be a host for next year have gone out. So like the schools that are interested in hosting, their window to apply to be hosts for shows has opened. So they've got that happening. So I'm pretty sure. Oh.
So many companies are doing that. When I bought our parade uniforms at Rockbridge, they were like, you can get matching sequined masks for only this much more. We didn't get them, but I was real tempted. We were already low in the budget, but I was like, that sounds everyone needs their own mask.
Well, that's what we did for Spintronix this year. For Spintronix Indoor Guard, they actually have those silver sequin masks that they performed in. And I will say the sequins are harder to breathe through than the normal fabric mask, but they looked so good. Oh my gosh. Like, it went with the costume, and yeah, I loved it. Loved it.
Sounds like only my children are asking questions.
Hey, that's okay. I love talking to your students. What's going to happen is everybody's going to check this out on the replay, and like tomorrow we're going to get all these messages like, wait a minute, how did I miss this?
Yeah. But I told them, I was like, come ask questions, come be there. So I'm happy they followed through. Bonus points. I'll bring stickers for you guys. Stickers for Rain and Kylie.
Can I have a sticker too?
Of course.
Well, thank you.
Of course. I have lots of stickers. I need to go buy some extras just because I have a bunch of like half sheets, but love stickers.
That's awesome. So do you guys have any more questions about this World Guard? Or camp or anything? Because that's coming up.
You can maybe don't ask Jackie any like weird personal stuff, but like I'll answer your weird personal questions. And if they're at Jackie, I'll lie about them and say that it's real.
I had a student. Okay, so story time. I had a student the other day ask me if she could touch my baby bump. Just like in the middle of class, and I was just like, no, like not no as in like no question mark, but no, like why would you even ask that?
Like, first of all, not your body. Second of all, we're in the middle of a panini. Stop.
Kate wants to know, how are we, guys? I'm good.
Suffering in this endless hellscape we call capitalism.
That's a whole topic, quite honestly. I'm very pregnant.
Me and Jackie crying on camera together.
There you go. I'm very pregnant and we just got pictures yesterday. So I have pictures and they're adorable. More pictures. I say pictures, ultrasound pictures. So you send them to grandma and grandma's like, oh, it looks just like your husband. And I'm like, does it?
It looks like a baby on an ultrasound.
Yeah, it looks like an ultrasound, baby. I don't see the resemblance yet.
So funny.
Kate says, oh, Sam. Oh, Sam, did I tell you that I did tell you, I thanked you actually. You talked me into getting my AFAA.
I did.
Instructor certification. So yes, hopefully by this time next year, I will be certified AFAA. Maybe sooner than next year. I don't know. We'll see how long it takes me to finish the course. So I'm pretty excited. It's kind of like I'm kind of like diving into the Zumba a little bit more, just because I'm like, I have got to stay fit, and I'm not going to be teaching at the high school anymore, and I'm going to be at home with a baby. So I'm going to be basically just doing social media stuff. And yeah, got to do something.
I have decided that whenever I have money to spend, which I just did a whole bunch of private lessons this week, so I might actually have the money to spend now. I'm gonna go try to get an AFAA certification too, because I'm like, I feel like that would make me very marketable. Not that I need another job or anything, but you know, more marketable at my own job, I guess. I'll feel qualified enough to speak about things.
You will be. I was looking at some of the like continuing ed credits that they have, and it's some of the topics that are in there. I'm like, this is a thing that I have been interested in for so long. And there's so much information out there, you know, as far as like nutrition stuff and fitness and wellness and what have you. Like, there's so much information out there that it's like you don't know what's real and what's not, and it's conflicting information. That's what I'm trying to say, conflicting information.
Yeah. Well, let's talk more about this off camera, because I'm very interested in things that I want to ask opinion on, like which one is best. But yeah, totally, I'm here for it.
For sure. We have a question from a viewer. It says, I have a new guard director. She's not trying to get a connection with us. She's more of a, I don't care what you think or what you want to do. I'm the teacher. You listen and you do it. It makes me want to quit. I'm assuming you're a student in this scenario, Angel. Well, Sam, what would your advice be?
So I'm going to assume you're in a scholastic guard versus an independent guard. If you're an independent guard, I'm just going to tell you, if you don't get along with the director, quit and go to a different independent guard. That's the freedom of independent. But if you're in a scholastic guard, you don't really have that choice. I really think it's more, you know, find who your captains are. Most schools do captains. Your captains are really the best go-between between you and the students and the guard instructor. They really take on that leadership role in a little bit of a different way than the rest of the guard does. And so go to them, ask their advice. Like, they're there and they know the guard director better than you do, I'm sure. But also, sorry, I'm going to reread this just so I can make a very informed decision on what I'm going to say here. So I would say, you know, if sometimes people act like that and they know what is good for you, because sometimes I can be a little bit this way, like especially with my gymnastic students, or also sometimes with my color guard students, especially on 45s, where I'm like, I know that you don't want to do more squats, or I know that you don't want to do more pull-ups, and I know that you don't want to do this drill because you hate doing this drill. You just want to get onto your round off back tucks or whatever you're doing, but you have to do it because I'm the coach and I know what is best for you. And I don't know if it's a situation like that where she's being tough because she thinks she needs to be, or not, or if it's just like, she doesn't care to know that you are a person, because some people have a real disconnect between like their students and personhood. I find that a lot, where coaches, regardless of sport, are like, you're my little robots that are going to do what I tell you, and you're not really a person in there. And I think I'm not trying to put all of this responsibility on you, because obviously that's not your job as a student to be the responsible one that is the adult in the situation, but attempting to connect in some way, shape, or form. Pick up on something she says and see if you can connect and just like chat about it on a water break or something. Something to like, if she is the type of person that just can't connect to your personhood and separate that from the fact that you are a performer, trying to connect with her so it maybe clicks a little bit, so she realizes, oh, this is a person who has hopes and dreams and thoughts and feelings outside of my own. And sometimes you just need a little wake-up call, because nobody's perfect. I've been in situations where I've been like, you know, I don't really care what you think you're gonna do this. Like, we all get to that point in time. So I don't know. Maybe if there was something there in all of my rambling. I don't know. I think we had something good.
I like what you said about like trying to find the connection with her, because you don't know what her past might be like too. Maybe she thinks that that's how color guard instructors have to be, because that's how her color guard instructors were, and she doesn't realize there's like another way that she could be. Maybe.
Yeah.
I know I had when I went to drum corps, it was kind of like that, because I had never done drum corps before, and like my drum corps instructors were like, "We know how drum corps works. Just do what we say." And I was just like, "Okay." Like, I wanted to be here. This is what I want to do, and I did it, and I feel like I'm better for it. I'm not saying that's always the situation with people, but you never know.
Yeah, and I mean, like, if you love color guard and you really just can't handle your coach, there's always the option to quit and just do it on your own at home. There's so many opportunities with virtual ensembles these days. Like, if you really just cannot handle being a part of an ensemble that you feel is not healthy for you, quit. I'm sorry if you love the sport, but there's lots and lots of options out there aside from your school too. So
Truth.
Lots of things you can do. I hope
would you like to talk about a virtual option that you have been partaking of this summer?
Of course. I wish it was summer. It was 50 degrees this morning.
Oh, true. I have tomatoes I need to put in the ground. Gosh darn it.
No. This is called what is it? Squared Ensemble? Performance Ensemble? What's the real name? Squared Independent. There you go. It's a super cool virtual independent guard, and we're putting together some pieces. We released our April piece that was just a really cute little dance thing. That's out on their Instagram. I think Jackie shared some of it. One of the founders of it did a really cool jazz split roll tutorial on our YouTube channel not too long ago, like a week or two. And it's a super awesome opportunity for anybody that wants to partake, because they're going to put stuff on the internet regardless of how good you do it, as long as you fill out your thing and pay your dues. But they're also attempting to, I don't know what else they're doing, but they put lots of good content on the internet. And with our April stuff, they were like, you know, if it's not perfect, that's okay. We just want you guys to perform and have a good time. So I think it's a really good option out there. I'm not like the perfect spokesperson, because I'm definitely just a member. I'm not one of the people that does it, but I think it's an awesome opportunity if you're looking for it. So
there, I put the Squared Independent Instagram down in the ticker tape below. It's SQD_independent. So you can go follow them on Instagram. They do have Facebook and Instagram, and I want to say they have a YouTube channel too. But one of the directors is Andy Lecture, who's been our guest instructor on the Spintronix YouTube channel this month. So he's been doing those cool tricks. I say has been, because like tomorrow's Wednesday, so the second one comes out Wednesday. So he's done one so far. I've seen what's coming, so I'm already know, and then I just assume everybody else has seen it too. No, but if you like Andy's trick videos that he's been doing, also Heather Graham is one of their directors / choreographers. So, and if you don't know Heather Graham, where have you been hiding out? I'm just saying, she is hot stuff. That's all I'm going to say about that. But yeah, follow Squared Independent. You'll get to see Sam perform. There are some more Spintronix people involved with that too. Not myself, because I am taking the year off for my baby. I say taking the year off like that because obviously I'm here and doing this. I'm just not going to go out and spin and do all the craziness that everybody else is doing. Sam, is there anything else you want to tell them about what's coming up?
Is there something I'm supposed to tell them?
No, I'm just feeling like we've covered everything, and the comment section has kind of slowed down. So
yeah, I think so. I think we've really hit everything. We'll have another live stream, Jackie and I will, in the near future, about a topic that is very near and dear to my heart and to Jackie's heart, and is really integral to Spintronix whole existence. Um,
A lot of
and
color guards' whole existence, not
yeah,
just Spintronix.
100%. So, and don't worry, we'll let you guys in on the secret of what it is and what we're talking about before that happens. I just have to finish writing my blog post about it. So I have to get myself in gear for that. But if you missed me, you'll see me again soon. I'm gone, but not forgotten. I don't know. I'm still here, guys. You missed me. I'm on Instagram. Some people are like, oh my God, Sam replied. I'm like, yeah, I'll talk to you. I don't care. My kids are in the comments being like, yeah, Sam talks to us every day.
We get to actually see Sam IRL.
They don't think I'm as cool as some people on the internet do, so that's okay. My
biology students don't think I'm that cool either, so it's fine. I got you.
But yeah, I think that's pretty well it. I'm so happy to be here. I'm so happy to be doing this, and I'm excited for the season and all that's to come. It's going to be awesome.
It's going to be a good time. Awesome. Thank you so much, Sam, for doing the live stream with me tonight. This has been great. And I can't wait to talk to you again in the future. Guys, live streams are every Tuesday night. We do have how to color guard videos on Wednesdays and Spanish how to color guard videos on Fridays. And this week will be the final Spintronix indoor guard performance video posting. So if you are not subscribed on our YouTube channel, make sure you go do that because it's amazing. It's probably one of the videos I'm most proud of that I've ever made in my whole life that I've ever edited together. So anyway.
Yes. Blog posts on Thursdays, sometime in the morning whenever I decide to schedule them. The thing is weird, so I just kind of click it down to like 9 or 10 o'clock or something. I don't know. But go check those out. First one is this Thursday. First one from me in a while is this Thursday. And yeah, if you have any more questions, I'm sure there's going to be a bunch. Let us know. We'll help you out. If you I don't know what I said DM me on Instagram about earlier, but just do it for funsies. I don't care.
Send us some DMs. You can send us to Spintronix Guard. Sam will still get it from there. You can also send it to Liaise1313 and we will get all of your questions answered. So anyway, thanks you guys so much for coming in, hanging out with us on the live. And those of you who are watching on the replay, this is also options open to you as well. Make sure you're subscribed and we'll see you guys next time. Bye.
Bye, friends.